Hello everyone, welcome to Nevestate YouTube channel. This is Muhammad Atif, the legal advisor. Today we'll discuss together a very important topic for the landlords as well as the tenant, which is the eviction. Here in the Emirate of Dubai, we have the rental code which regulate the relation between the landlords and the tenants. So one of the most important topics, which is the eviction, is very important for the tenants and the landlords. We are getting many questions from our clients. What if I have a tenant in my property and I want to sell? Shall I send him a legal notice, or I can sell it while he's staying inside? For a landlord who want to vacate the property and get it back, and he want to kick out the tenant, how he can do that? Many questions regarding that topic. So today we'll discuss together how you can make the eviction smoothly and in a legal way without any problems or any complications. But first of all, you should know that eviction that we're gonna discuss today is especially for the Emirate of Dubai, because regarding the rental code, each emirate here in the UAE has its own rental code which regulate the relation between the landlords and the tenants. So let's start together with the first part in that eviction. You should know that in order to vacate the property as a landlord, you should know what are the eviction reasons that you can get the property back based on them. We have 9 exclusive eviction reasons in order to vacate the property while the tenancy contract is running. Running means it's not expired, it's valid, the tenant's still inside, and everything is fine. One of the most popular reasons for the eviction while the tenancy contract is running before its expiration is the non-payment. You have a property, you rent it out for a tenant, and that tenant paid the deposit and the first check, and for whatever check, the check bounced. What you have to do that you can try to settle it with him by phone, just to give him a phone call. The check is bounced. Are you willing to pay soon? Just in order to maintain the relation between you and your tenant. What if he's not replying, he's not answering, he's ignoring your emails and all your tries to reach him out, then you have to serve him an eviction notice of 30 days. You have to send him a notice informing him that because of the non-payment, I'm giving you 30 days to pay, otherwise I will take legal action to vacate the property. Then you can file the case at the RDC, which stands for Rental Dispute Center. You have to send that legal notice to his registered email, but preferably go to the notary public and notarize the legal notice and send it to him. That notice is for 30 days, and after 30 days, if he paid within this 30 days, then it's fine, all over. Then you're just getting the money or that rent, and it's okay. But if he didn't pay, then you're gonna file the case at the RDC to vacate the property. That for the non-payment. So as a landlord, you have to know all your rights, that you have the right to vacate the property after serving a legal notice of 30 days. One of the also popular reasons here in the Dubai for the eviction is the subleasing. According to the law, the tenant cannot sublease the property without the prior consent of the landlord. But what if the tenant subleased the property to another sub-tenant without the prior consent of the landlord? The law giving the full right to the landlord to vacate the property because of the subleasing without his prior written consent. If he didn't approve on that, he don't know anything about that subleasing, and the tenant just rented out for a sub-tenant without the landlord approval, and especially written approval, then the power giving the right to the landlord to vacate the property and get the property back. But here is the most important point in that process: how you can prove that the tenant or the main tenant in the tenancy contract is subleasing the property. You have to go to the RDC, which is the Rental Dispute Center, and file a case called Order on a Petition. And in that case, you are asking the RDC or the court to hire an expert to prove the status of the apartment, who's living there, if the tenant is subleasing the property, how much the subtenant is paying to the tenant, and everything in regards with that situation. And after that, that expert, which will be hired by the court, will submit his report, and based on that report, if the report conclusion that there are subtenants is living in that apartment or your apartment, then you can file the eviction and get your apartment back. This is how you can prove the subleasing. So you have to follow the procedures in order to get your property back at the earliest without further complications and without losing extra money and without any headache in the future. One of the important reasons, and also viral here in Dubai, the illegal purpose or the unlawful purpose, and if the tenant is using the apartment in illegal way, unlawful purpose, in contradiction with the morals here in the Emirates, then also you can vacate the property. But actually, to be honest, the first two reasons are the most popular and viral here in Dubai, and most of the landlords are asking regarding these two reasons instead of the other. We have other 7, total are 9, but these are the two viral and important reasons. So you have to know your rights as landlords. So you can vacate the property, you can get it back, but make sure that you are following the procedures, you are consulting a lawyer, don't go yourself. You have to draft a proper legal notice for the eviction, notarize it at the notary public, and send it by courier. So follow the procedures to get your apartment back, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel to get all the latest update, and just wait for the second part of that episode regarding the eviction as well, but in other situations, by the end of the tenancy contract. Bye bye.